Alright, before we get this episode started, after you watch this, if you enjoy it, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and my channel. A big thank you to you for that. Now, here's this week's episode. Hi, we are up north at the lake cabin. It's about 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and we just got up here this morning around 9:45, left early this morning. Kind of a work week. We were supposed to be muskie fishing this week, but things, last minute issues came up with my son at work, and he had to cover for somebody, and my grandson's got kind of like a spring football touch league for the high school that he's playing in on Sundays, so it didn't quite work out. The way the weather looks, though, would have been a heck of a week for muskie fishing. Comfortable for us. They're talking 70s during the day, drops down into the 60s at night. It'd be very comfortable out on the water, but that's not happening. So I'm up here. It's a work week, and like I said, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got the yard work done. We've got all the grass cut. Hopefully I can start getting the pontoon boat ready. This is so late this year. It's the latest it's ever been not being in the water. But yeah, I just got done. You can see the mess here yet. I even got up on the roof and got that cleaned and done. So I think I got a couple other little projects to do, but most of the yard work's done. I'm happy with that. So we'll take a little break here and then clean up, and that's it for tonight. Like I said, little campfire going. We'll throw out a lighted bobber tonight and see if we can't catch something. Be nice to get a cruising walleye or something. Preferably walleye. I haven't had a walleye out of this lake in a long time. So I put in a pole holder at the end of the dock just now, if you can see that. So we're going to set up a slip bobber and a Berkley Gulp Alive Nightcrawler piece on. And while I'm sitting relaxing, we're going to watch the bobber, see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to show you what we're doing. So we've got a slip bobber set up, as you can see right here, and I believe this is going to be a 16th ounce jig, maybe a little heavier, and we're going to tip it with a Berkley Gulp Alive pinched Nightcrawler. So there. So hopefully when they suck it in, we set the hook. So we just readjusted the depth, so we're looking at maybe 5 feet. So let's get it out there, see what happens. There it is. We're going to give this about 20 minutes here. It's about 20 minutes to 5. We'll fish that till about 5 o'clock. Alright, I'm going to sit down, relax, and watch the bobber. Well, it's 5 after 5, time to go make some supper. We had no takers on the Berkeley Gulp Alive Nightcrawler. I'm sitting eating supper. I glance out the kitchen window. We get a beaver pulling a branch right by our docks. Yeah, I'm filming this out the living room window of the cabin. I mean, he's right in front of the docks here. Wonder where he's headed. Initially, I thought it was a beaver, but later in the week, I was finally able to get a clearer look and identify it as a muskrat. I don't think he knows. Now he's heading over in the direction of the neighbor's dock and shoreline. Yeah, I was sitting at the kitchen table. I made myself a breakfast supper, some waffles and bacon. Yeah, I glanced out the window here and I saw that branch going past, slow. What the heck? I had to go grab the camera, a little beaver in here, and maybe we'll be able to do some trapping this year yet. After supper, I settled in with a cold adult beverage and enjoyed the warmth of a campfire to end my day. I woke to bright skies on Wednesday. I had slept in a little later than I normally do. I got my cup of coffee and rebuilt the campfire, then relaxed and enjoyed the warm sunshine and my morning cup of coffee lakeside at the fire pit. Okay, we got one done, power washed. Took me about 40 minutes. It's really grimy and dirty. But you can see it's a big difference. I'll show you the other chair in a second. Gonna let it dry out, see what it looks like after it dries out real good. Yeah, it took me a little longer than I expected. I expected to have the 4 chairs done in about an hour. But they're so bad. As you can see, they've been neglected for years. I mean, we do bring them in. We don't leave them out in the winter weather. They're in the basement of the cabin for the winter. But it's got to be, we've been up here 21, 22 years. It's got to be at least a decade before I sealed them with Thompson's water sealer. But you saw the other one, and you can see how dark and how bad these are, and all the growth on them. So I'm going to get the camera set up, and you'll see me go through the process. You'll be amazed as how that dirt comes off, getting it to look like the other chair. So show you in a minute. Hang on, I'm going to get all set up here. First thing I do is just get it all wet. I'm going to zoom in now and you're going to see how this power washer really works. So So here's the front half of the seat. You can see right where I power washed it, the line, and look at the back as compared to a chair that's not done yet. See how dirty it is? Amazing. So, well, like I said before, I may have to tone down my ambitious schedule for today. It's taken me about 40-45 minutes a chair. They're so dirty, but they're getting so clean. I may even do the picnic table also. But we're going to do this today, and maybe, just maybe, get the tent off the pontoon. I want to get that in the water this week also. So that's it for now. You can see what I'm working on. There's always something to do when you've got a cabin in the Northwoods. Well, it's 1 o'clock lunch break, but I do have the 4 chairs done, as you can see. So these are starting to dry out good, and that's one I just finished there. So once they're dry, and they look like brand new chairs. Next, the picnic table and the 2-chair table combination. But first, lunch. Like I said, it's a little after 1, so lunch break. After my lunch, I continued to power wash the picnic table and the 2-chair combo table. Then went to work on the cabin siding and the concrete patio. And when I was done, I was done. Zapped of all energy, I sat by an early campfire and just observed nature around me. My wildlife viewing encounters ended with this woodpecker working on an opening in this tree, while above him an eagle is watching and getting a little nervous listening to the tap 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 sounds below. It's about 7 o'clock. Can you hear the thunder? I didn't expect this. I checked the forecast before I came up here. The weekly forecast is supposed to be nice all week, but you can see here some thunderstorms. Winds picking up. I wasn't expecting that today. I wanted to build the dock ramps today and uncover the pontoon and start working on the pontoon, but we got thunderstorms. I guess I ain't going to be doing that today. So I got a lot of projects ahead of me. Could use another week up here. Now rain today, that's going to cut into my time. Heading home on Saturday. Father's Day is this weekend, so yeah, you can hear it. Listen. I'm hoping it all just keeps sliding north of us. Well, whatever happens, we'll deal with it, right? One step at a time. Well, here comes the rain. It's starting. Well, we were fortunate enough. We were just on the edge of the storm as the major front with all the thunder stayed north of us, and we ended up just getting a light rain. All right, the thunderstorms have passed, so hopefully now I can get some work done. I'm not going to lose a whole day. I got everything set up again here by the fire pit. Looks like all brand new furniture. Power washed clean. And the picnic table. And again, I got my stuff out for today's project. We had some lumber in the basement, some old stuff. So we definitely want to build a ramp over here, either a tapered ramp or a step up, because of these roots here in this uneven ground. We got rocks and roots, and I don't want anybody stepping off here and twisting or falling down. So the projects today is to build a little ramp there to get that put together. So time to get to work. While I was working on the dock step, I noticed movement on the surface of the bay. What do we got swimming here towards us? A beaver? Or a muskrat? Muskrat. Under the dock. Looking for some shade. He swam under the dock and he's still there. Let's see if we can see him. Or did he go underwater? They better not be building a bank den over here. That'll tick me off. Yeah, I don't see him. We're gonna have to watch for him. Well, what should have been a half-hour job, all my batteries are dead on my drills. So this is about as far as I got. We measured, made the cuts. We're building the step-up box. Lucky number 13 was going in. And I went to switch batteries and that other battery is out. So there he goes. He had to have gone underwater. He's 2 docks over. They got a den someplace. I'm going to follow them. We're going to set some traps maybe, or get Craig up here to set some traps. I can't trap. I don't have my license. We'll keep an eye on this little bugger. I can only charge one battery at a time. Actually, I could plug that in and charge another battery. I think I'll do that. We'll plug it in, charge another battery. And let's see where that little bugger's going. I got time to wait till the batteries charge. There he is. Where's he going? He's got to have a bank den over there someplace. He's going there with a purpose. There he goes. Okay. Where's he got his den? Looks like he's back in there with a den. Alright, at least I know where his bank den is. It'd be nice to set some traps over there if we could. Yeah, we do what we can do. Well, all sorts of wildlife on the lake today. We got Mom and Dad with 2 little geese. Alright, it's 1:45, it's lunch break. I got the step up done on the dock over here. We did what we had to do. We kind of piecemealed it together. I had some boards that weren't quite 4 feet, so I had to cut them to stretch and then toenail them in, but it works. So now you're stepping off to some level ground here. Nobody's gonna be twisting their ankle on roots or rocks that we had there. Alright, dock project is done. Took a lot longer because of the battery issues. Even now I'm not done putting screws in. I'll finish that right after lunch. I'll let the battery charge a little bit longer. Then we'll clean up and decide what the next project is. Trim some trees, get at the pontoon. I'm just looking at that. If we got thunderstorms today, I just soon leave it covered up. Get the rest of the work done. I got all day tomorrow on Friday to get the pontoon ready and into the water. So I think we're going to shoot for that. So, but let's go in, let's have a little lunch, break time. With the possibility of more thunderstorms this afternoon, I decided to try to do a little bluegill fishing ahead of this possible front, with hopes that the upcoming pressure change brought on by the weather front moving in would turn the gills aggressive. This guy's got to be about 7 inches long or so. Nice big bluegill. We're going to let this guy go. Whoa! That's about the 5th or 6th one that I've caught. But so far the biggest. That was a nice bluegill. These are some huge bluegill back here. Another big one. Look at the size of this thing. I get my hand there so you get an idea. I get my rod in my waistband here. You get an idea how big this fish is. Whoa! Now, there's a handful of a bluegill, and look how clean they are. It's another 9-inch bluegill. That's about the 6th one I caught this size. They're beautiful fish. After taking about an hour and a half to chase some incredibly aggressive bluegill this afternoon, I did manage to harvest 9 of them for a nice fish fry for the family at a later date. So it was time to fillet, vacuum seal, and get them on ice. Then head into town on a supply run for the cabin. Alright, it's Thursday, 20 minutes to 8. We're done with our run to Walmart and grocery shopping and that. So the thunderstorms that were supposed to come late never came. It just rained this morning. So I'm kind of happy I was able to unload, didn't have to worry about the rain. And tomorrow we attack the pontoon. And the goal is to get it in the water tomorrow if at all possible. I'd have to launch it by myself. If not, Jeremy and Josh will be up here for a week, and they'll be up here on Saturday, so I could launch it on Saturday with their help, and it'll be in the water. So going in, gonna have some supper and call it an evening. It is really hot and humid out here tonight. Humidity's got to be in the 80% range or better, so it's kind of miserable. I'll be glad I'm inside. Mosquitoes are bugging me, so next time up I gotta remember to bring my thermocell, so when we sit out here we'll be bug free. So alright, that's it. A couple things to put away. You got some Coke and water to get. I bought some more of the lights for the docks, so we're gonna get those out, and that's it. Gonna eat some supper and relax. So catch you later. Here's sunset for Thursday night. Look at it. You can see the reflection of the clouds right around the dock in the water. Just gorgeous sun setting. But like I said, humidity's got to be 80% or better. It is really close and sticky out here. Well, there it is. We started about 9:30. It's about 10:45. We got the tarp off by ourselves. Got it stretched out and drying. We've got the side supports and the rope that I use for supporting the tarp down. So another step towards removing the frame and getting this thing seaworthy. Alright, it's 1:45 on Friday, and if you can see behind me on the picnic table and all over, I've got the frame down off the pontoon. I got everything stacked up here. Yeah. We stretched out the tarp, it kind of held it down as best as we could to dry out. And there's the pontoon all uncovered. So we're take a step up here. There. She's all uncovered. I got to put the windscreen on and get the battery in and gas and all that stuff, but we definitely want to power wash it off and clean it up. So started at about 9:30 and it's 1:45. And at least the boat is uncovered and done. I still got stuff to put away from the coverings, from the winterizing, but pontoon is a step closer to being in the water. Right now, lunch break. Catch you guys later. Been a long day. It is 8:30. Been working on the pontoon all day long. From uncovering it to taking down the frame, putting the battery in, the gas in, cleaning her up, power washing her. Look at it, looks like a new boat. It's amazing. Needs a lot of work yet, but my God, look at the difference. Just with power washing with water, get all the grime and dirt off. Some of it is really honest. Like I said here, it's tough to get off with just one blast, but man, one blast did a pretty good job. Mike, just wanted to tell you, one of the best gifts you ever gave me, the power washer. Looks like we got brand new furniture, brand new picnic table. Pontoon is nice and clean, cleanest it's been since even before we bought it. It was dirty when we bought it. So, all right, just wanted to show you the boat. She is ready for the water. We fired her up, got her going. Oh, we put on the transducer for the depth finder. And I don't have the depth finder hooked up yet, but we do have the transducer mounted, and we got it fed underneath. And let's see if I can show you. We brought it up through the floor, brought the cord up to here, wrapped it around, and for now just tucked it in the console right there. But the rest of it I can work on. I don't have to be underneath the boat for the rest of it, so we'll have a working depth finder this summer. Well, I was up early enough this morning at 5 for that gorgeous sunrise, and the sun is already set in the west below the tree line here, but we can still see it on the far end of the lake on the tree line. There's sunset. Been a hard week, but I got a lot done. I'm very happy. I'm going to pull it up a little bit, let it dry, get it out of the mud area here, put away the power washer, and I'm going in for teriyaki chicken and crab rangoons. Maybe I'll be eating by 9:15. There they go. They were looking to come up here and feed. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. They were scouting out new territory. Boy, are they getting big. Over here. There we go. Well, it's Saturday, a little after 3, and the pontoon is in the water. Mission accomplished, guys. I'm just about ready to pack up and head home. Jeremy and Josh made it up. They helped me launch the pontoon. We got it all set up, ready to go. And like I said, I'm getting my stuff together here. Start packing to take home. Hopefully be on the road by 4 o'clock. So thanks for joining me this week, even though it was just a work week. But you get a quick glance at the behind the scenes of owning a lake cabin. You know, you just don't come up here and sit all the time. Stuff needs to be done. Catch you guys on the next one. Feel free to comment below, or if you don't want to comment in the public eye, we can also be reached at rapingoutdoors360@gmail.com. Now, if you know somebody you think might enjoy this video series, please feel free to go ahead and share this video or this link with your friend. And as always, whether you fish or hunt, remember, practice CCR. Catch, conserve, replenish. Make sure that that resource is available for future generations. See you next time, guys. This guy's got to be about 7 inches long or so. Nice big bluegill. We're going to let this guy go. Oh, you get an idea how big this fish is. Whoa. Now, there's a handful of a bluegill. And look how clean they are. That's another 9-inch bluegill. That's about the 6th one I caught this size. They're beautiful fish.